Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back for yet another live stream. Joined with me is Leland. You may know him from the old Geek Union channel, which the thumbnail for this video is the thumbnail that we were going to use for the old Geek Union channel when we were going to do the stream for the Geek Union channel once again. But since we never actually got around to doing it, he figured that we'd do this now.
Understood.
God only knows why. Well, I do know why, but the people that might be all watching or will be watching in the future won't know the reason behind you wanting to do this live stream. I guess it was yesterday, but what would my channel now be without doing a live stream that's postponed?
Yeah.
Apart from the Star Wars one was, I don't believe, postponed. So the reason why we're doing this live stream is because you've got into watching Joe Rogan podcast videos.
Yeah, only the clips though, because I don't have the attention span to sit through 2 hours, 2.5 hours of just mind-numbingly shit.
Well, I can easily go through.
Yeah, but would you be able to sit down in one sitting?
Yeah,
Or
one,
would it be
in
the
one
case
sitting.
of,
One
I'll
sitting.
watch
Yeah.
half hour now, and then in a couple of days' time, I'll watch another half hour.
It depends on like what topics they're actually talking about. If it's like the whole Bob Lazar video that I watched like a grand total of like 3-4 times now in his like full entirety. Yeah, shit like that when he talks about like fucking Area 51 and when he used to work at like S4 and all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can easily watch those sort of shit in its entirety, but like shit like where they just have like a portion of like in a separate video of like a topic that you're interested about, but then in the whole like stream they're talking about fucking the whole podcast they're talking about like other shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing is what like you do.
Yeah.
You watch the clips and shit that you're actually interested in. Like there's a fair few ones he's done with like fucking they talk about ancient Egypt, so
Yeah, those are the ones I actually originally started watching. I think it was and then I started watching the ones about the Amazon rainforest.
oh, okay.
And how that is such a big area that there's so much shit that's within the Amazon rainforest that we don't actually know.
Yeah.
Like civilizations and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
like the tribal people.
Yeah.
Who will apparently like there's one tribe fucking people that I know this is a fucking space stream, but we're still talking about Joe Rogan shit. Like I'm pretty sure in like one of his videos he was talking about like a tribe of fucking people that all like lay traps for like people and have spikes with like their feces onto it. Like I'm pretty sure I like talked to you in a fucking video about it before. I don't know what fucking video it was. It's probably like either a wrong turn or the Hills Have Eyes fucking reaction from Skull Razor. Yes.
The one who gave us so much content in the past few months.
Yeah. Right. You know about this, but only to a certain extent. I'm going to ask you a question. And you can either answer it now or sometime during the live stream. But I'll be answering the question now, obviously. What is one space movie or alien invasion movie that you would recommend to people if they like? Doesn't matter if you've seen it recently. Doesn't matter if you've not seen it in quite a long time. Preferably one movie, not a franchise.
Okay.
That you would recommend either to me or the people that will be watching in the future or watching now, whatever. What would that movie be? You can either answer it now or later on.
Star Wars: A New Hope.
I was originally thinking like you're gonna say like fucking like Independence Day or something.
No.
Because it has Will Smith in it, and I know you like Will Smith and shit. Or you can say like Predator World or Titan 1C or fucking some shit. Which, believe me, that movie is crap.
No, it's the best movie ever.
It's very low budget. The terrible CGI on the alien people were fucking horrendous. But the movie that I would like recommend would be The Fifth Wave. I haven't seen it in a while.
I thought you was going to say E.T.
No, I didn't want to go for like a generic,
Steven Spielberg
a
movie.
Steven Spielberg movie that people would probably say, "Oh yeah, he's gonna pick E.T. because this is his fucking favorite movie." No, I'd say The Fifth Wave because it does have a nice like concepts in order for the aliens to invade. I was gonna pick another movie that I watched last night, but I don't know if you read my. I don't know if you read my Facebook status saying, well, that wasn't like I wasn't expecting that twist or some shit."
Yeah, I seen it. I watched one fucking movie. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
He's currently looking on his phone for what was it, good space movies.
I can't remember what the fuck it was. How the hell is Thor Ragnarok a fucking a space movie? How the fuck is Fantastic Four a space movie?
Supernatural.
It was not really space, was it?
But then again, you went on like top picks for you, so that doesn't
yeah. But there's
necessarily
Planet
mean-
of the Apes. I can't even fucking pronounce that one. Lucy in the Sky. That's something to do with space. Space Between Us, even though it's probably nothing to do with space.
Yeah.
And Sunshine. The Last Days on Mars is definitely a space movie, I think. Oh, what the fuck was that movie?
Anyway, like I was saying, I was watching a movie last night, and my Facebook status after the twist reveal, whatever the fucking you want to call it, it's called Extinction. I had a problem with the whole description of the movie on Netflix after the twist had been revealed. Basically, I guess generic, good old alien invasion movie, but that's not what it actually is. I guess spoilers for anyone who hasn't actually seen it. I won't go too in depth. I'll just say the fucking twist. Yeah. Basically, aliens invade, but they're not actually aliens. And the humans that we thought were humans aren't actually humans. The aliens that were invading, well, aliens, were actually the humans. And the humans that we thought were humans were robots. So it's basically a movie about humans taking back the will from robots. I was like, as confused as fuck. Then I hated the fucking description because it said it was an alien, kind of like an alien invasion movie on Netflix. Overall, it was an enjoyable movie, but like,
here you go.
Have you
Apollo 18?
Oh yeah, Apollo 18, which is not a great movie.
There's one movie that I can think of, and it's sort of like an alien comes down to Earth,
Mac and Me,
to protect Earth from other aliens of its same species.
Okay.
And like the US Army and all that sort of shit thinks that this alien is bad, so they fucking capture it and then it runs off. I can't fucking think what the fucking movie was.
For some reason, that reminds me of the whole.
And the person who played the alien is a big named actor. Like, fucking can't think.
I don't know, but that kind of reminds me of the whole like concept trailer thing of ET2, where ET's people are coming to attack, and ET's like the good alien trying to save the world from his kind.
Doctor Who.
Technically, but we're not talking about Doctor Who for
Doctor
this.
Who and the Daleks.
We're not talking
Dude,
about.
where's my car?
Huh?
Dude, where's my car?
How?
I have no idea.
How?
Because they're so
Good old
stoned.
Wikipedia,
'Cause
man.
they're
They
so
never get
stoned.
anything right.
Yeah, because they're so stoned that they're out of this world.
That's probably maybe where they got it from. I don't know.
Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What does mine say? Dude. I still can't find that fucking movie. I think it's definitely a recent movie, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe in the last like 5 years.
Where is this whole you looking for a movie like going?
Because there's one movie that I watched recently,
Oh, right, okay.
like within like the last year or so.
Right, so for the person that's joined, Leland is trying to look for a movie that he's, so I guess, somewhat recently seen. He doesn't know the name of it. He's just looking through a load of space movies, I think. He's currently on I, so he's got a way to go. But he's looking on Wikipedia, so Wikipedia isn't the greatest, I guess, site to look up when you're trying to look up for facts. Anyway, so you're saying Star Wars?
No.
You're not saying Star Wars?
No.
I said the fifth wave.
I'm trying to find the fucking one that I want to say.
Okay, so you can answer later on in the stream then. Yes. I guess I can lead us into another subtopic type thing, somewhat to do with like space movies, which we're currently on. Do filmmakers know more than they're letting on? I generally don't know, because like you have shit like the Simpsons and shit when they get like their predictions right, or whether you can actually call it predictions, or if something is inspired by the Simpsons. I'm pretty sure there's a Simpsons prediction of like Trump running for president, and then Trump fucking becomes president. So whether you can actually call them predictions, or like Trump was inspired by fucking the Simpsons to run for, yeah. What do you think? Do you think filmmakers know more than they're letting on? Or the media, filmmakers, no. TV show people, authors?
All I remember is this movie was not animated.
Well, that really doesn't help.
I can't fucking think of it though.
Anyway, for anyone who doesn't know or hasn't seen my previous videos about aliens and stuff, where I talk specifically about one aspect of like real aliens caught on camera and all this sort of shit. There's one thing I wouldn't say that I hate it as such, but I don't like the fact that people say they've caught an alien on camera and it just happens to be a humanoid like alien, simply because I keep thinking that they can easily be faked. I guess I'm pretty sure I said in a video, I'm pretty sure it was like aliens caught on camera. Hopefully I'll stick that in the description when I remember to do it. Basically saying, like, I don't like the whole alien humanoid. Well, I don't believe in them. I believe in like the non-humanoid aliens that can't really be faked as much, because it usually tends to be humanoid aliens that are more like featured in media. Let's say if they ever like come out and say, oh yeah, we've caught an alien or an extraterrestrial, or UFO. I'm wondering where the fuck this whole like flying saucer fucking sort of shit came into play. Like, was it a film that made the fucking flying saucer like to be more known, or do you think like
Thing is, what would have been the first one?
what the first like alien flying saucer movie
Yeah.
thing? I don't know. I could probably check.
Apparently, there's one thing on comments.
Oh yeah, one comment. Good vibes. Okay. Is my missus commenting? She's gone now, apparently, I think. I can't go onto another tab without fucking making it go dark.
Just do it. No one's watching at the moment.
Okay, we're gonna go dark. There you go.
Bravo 6, we go dark.
We're going dark. First alien movie. First alien, fuck's sake, first alien movie to show a flying saucer. Flying saucer UFO. Hopefully this will come up. UFOs.
UFO and alien invasions info.
Yeah.
I did just see like 1947
history. Don't watch the History Channel.
No, because the amount of shit that they put on.
Yeah, it's pretty much all BS. Let's share the screen.
There is one movie that I think is pretty good, and that's
that one. I think it's that
what
one.
the fuck was it?
Right. Hopefully you can all see. Yeah, there you go. You can all see that. That was the day that Earth stood still. One of the first notable examples of Hollywood's depiction of the UFO phenomenon is the day the Earth stood still, 1951, adapted from Harry Bates' 1940 short story "Farewell to the Master." In the film, a flying saucer causes utter chaos when it appears in the skies over Washington, D.C. Right, so apparently that's either the first or one of the first. Maybe.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna say Venom.
Venom.
Yeah. I mean, it's not entirely space related, but you know, aliens.
Yeah.
Starship. Men in Black as well is a one.
Yeah. Right, so we had some. Right, so I'm guessing it's the day the Earth stood still. Like, that's my thing from what I'm
Hey, someone's watching.
taking from this. Yes.
Is it good vibes?
According to my missus, it is.
According to my missus, it is.
It is, yes. So, yeah. So you're saying Venom for the
Yeah, because I can't find that.
Space movie
I can't find that fucking movie. I can't find
that
it.
you're recommending
Alien
for people.
Movie where an alien comes down.
Literally just put the fucking description in.
No, not queer. We.
Hello,
Yeah.
Nay. How did you do?
Aliens come down. Or an alien comes down. Where alien comes to Earth
Hello.
and gets.
Hello, baby.
And
It's Nay. And my missus saying, hey, hey, hey,
Where alien comes to Earth and.
Dave, yes, it is. She's saying hi. Nay.
Okay.
Yeah, so Leland's trying to come up with a question answered that I asked him earlier on, like in the stream now, of like,
Alien movie where alien comes to Earth to protect Earth from its species. That's what I put. Alien Siege? No, I can't do that.
extinction. Yeah, fucking bullshit. Right, what does it say in the description of?
It's a 2018 American science fiction action film directed by Ben Young and written by Spencer Cohen and Brad Kane. The film is about a father who has a recurring dream/vision about the loss of his family while witnessing an evil bent on destruction.
Oh, that definitely wasn't the description for thing on Netflix. It's pretty much like saying like the plot of the story, but saying like an alien invasion or extraterrestrial invasion, which kind of got me pissed. Yeah.
I remember one of the images is E.T. for the description I put.
Then again, E.T. isn't saving like the world from his species.
I think I found it. I think I fucking found it.
What, the day the Earth stood still?
Yeah.
Thing is it a remake or?
Yeah, that's the fucking movie.
What?
That's the fucking movie.
What?
The Day the Earth Stood Still. Keanu Reeves. 2008.
I'm guessing it's a.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Yeah. Okay.
The Keanu Reeves one.
Yeah.
That's the movie I suggest.
Right. The day the Earth stood still, but the remake apparently.
The 2008 Keanu Reeves one. I knew it was a fucking a big name actor that played the alien.
Guarantee in the movie, Keanu Reeves looks like 30, like he does now.
Yeah.
It's literally the guy that never fucking ages. Right, anyway, we talked about the reason for doing this. Well, technically, I think you wanted to do like, oh yeah, when's the next time you do a podcast? I was like, probably now. I'm more likely to do like in live streams more than like podcasts. But like we said, there are positives and negatives of doing like both. Obviously, live streams you can't edit shit, and podcasts you can, but
live streams you don't have to edit shit.
Exactly.
And podcasts you do.
If you end up fucking saying something, or if it isn't as smooth, like this live stream is like, it's definitely not smooth. No. I'm trying to make it be smooth, so like when you're like looking at fucking a movie or whatever, I'm trying to fucking keep talking, so there's no like just silence.
Thing is, there is a load of good movies. There's The Martian. There's obviously Star Wars. There's
once again trying to keep it away from
like
whole,
any of the Avengers movies.
I never seen them, so I can't say. Oh yeah,
personally, I would say Infinity War. Yeah, because there's a lot of like space travel and aliens and shit,
like multi-universe type shit. Is it? Or...
No, it's just a bunch of aliens coming down like Thanos. Thanos is definitely not human. He's a purple-skinned bitch.
Which I guess could lead into like still talking about the whole like movies and sort of shit. Apparently, Jamie Foxx has come out to confirm there's more than one Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man movie. I mean, that's technically fucking space related because it's fucking.
Believe me, He wouldn't have done that unless if Sony had told him.
Yeah, said, oh yeah.
And besides, if they want spoilers for these, they just told say something to Tom Holland, and then
Yeah, and say, oh yeah, say this.
there was one thing though. Him, Zendaya, and I can't think of the guys.
The main three that said, oh yeah, fucking.
The one that plays
What's your name? Dr. Octavius.
Yeah,
that
those
stupid
three,
name.
yeah. Apparently, they were reacting to the trailer, and at the scene with the lizard and Sandman and shit.
Yeah.
Tom Holland's like, "Where's the?" And then he shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because he
as if they
realized,
say,
oh,
"Where's
shit.
the other Spider-Man?" You know. So
I'd be very surprised if they're not in it, but
I wouldn't care, to be honest, as long as it was a good movie.
I could honestly see them fucking like making them show up like close to the end, and then having like another movie with it
Like
in it for
like a
fucking
15-minute cameo.
yeah, with it, and then like for the next movie they're in it for pretty much its entirety. Because
all the post-credit scene of Venom 2 leads into a post-credit scene of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Anyway,
which I can't see happening, to be honest. I can see them using like Venom or some shit as a post-credit scene.
Yeah. But still, because we're kind of talking like about like multi-universes.
Have you shared this on Twitter?
Yes. Because we're talking like multi-universes and all this sort of shit. A popular YouTuber by the name of PewDiePie did a video, I think it was like a couple of months ago, I think, trying to explain like different versions of parallel universes. The first one being, like, I guess the kind of obvious one of like a parallel version of this Earth, and kind of having parallel versions of both me and the generic fucking parallel.
I have a name, by the way.
The generic parallel universe thing that people usually go to in like sci-fi.
Hey, maybe a parallel universe version of me is actually good at basketball.
Okay.
Inside joke. What I told you before.
Yes. And yeah, the second one was, with the Big Bang. There's like multiple Big Bangs, but it's like one massive Big Bang, and then
that's
like tiny ass Big Bangs.
Yeah, like a massive ass Big Bang that created literally the entire space.
Yeah. And
then inside space, then you got miniature Big Bangs creating the universes, the galaxies and shit like that.
Yeah. I've asked you this before, and I'm guessing you know my answer.
Let me guess, do I believe in the Big Bang?
No.
We all came from apes. And those apes came from the Big Bang.
No, but do you think there was anything there before the Big Bang? Or do you think...
Yeah, but you can't think of it like that.
Well, where the fuck did this Big Bang come from then?
Where's the... It's like saying, oh yeah...
This is where the stream gets interesting. Because we're debating shit.
Yeah, but when you think of it, you're thinking, the Big Bang, it created, the universe, the galaxies, the stars, the planets, the asteroids, the comets, etc. Yeah. But
created
when you think of something, like when you ask the question, what do you think was before the Big Bang? You can't think of what was before the Big Bang because it's like, what? Even if it was nothing, what does nothing look like? And if nothing is before Big Bang, then that's something. So something was before.
Something is nothing. That is the whole point.
To be or to not be. But
to be or to not be. What fucking Shakespeare you been watching? Or reading, whatever.
To be or not to be. That is the question.
To be or not be.
To be or not to be.
To,
I mean,
no,
technically,
to be
I was
or
right,
not
just
to be, but to
change
be
it.
or not be.
Or not to be.
Technically, it makes sense if you're not very good at literature. That's all I can say without.
Hey, I got an F on English. It's fine.
I got a U. I
That's why
put
it
my
makes
name
sense to
down,
me.
then I fell asleep because I was high as fuck.
Hi.
No, but I honestly believe that there was another universe before the Big Bang.
Yeah, but what made that universe?
Another Big Bang.
What made that one?
Another
What
Big
made that
Bang.
one?
Another Big Bang.
Where does it all
Like,
start, though?
God, there you go.
So you're admitting that you're a religious kook?
No, I'm not admitting I'm a religious kook.
Yeah, but you could say, yeah, Big Bang created the universe, and before that, there was another universe that was created by a Big Bang. But there's only so far you can go back before he's like, how did it all start? And then you went into the
we
question,
are
what was
all in
before
a
Big Bang?
simulation. Well, this isn't real.
A simulation inside a simulation.
So basically, someone is watching us. I'm not saying it's God.
Aliens.
Okay, all that. Yeah, someone is watching us and controlling us.
Hey, nobody's controlling me.
But are you sure, though?
Yes, I'm thinking I'm going to raise my hand. Hey.
Have you actually been... Are you sure you actually have the free choice, or is something implanting that information inside your brain?
Now
This
you've
has
got
just
to
gone
think
weird.
about it. Now you've come to think about it. Well, now you said I've come to think about it.
Yeah.
I can't even speak today. It's
Anyway,
to
hello.
be or to not be.
Hello,
And
Nate.
it's like, oh yeah, now you come to think about it.
This is where the stream kind of gets like good and also very fucking messy. Anyway, the title of the stream is "Should We Move to Mars?"
No.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, we use the clickbait. Should we
Yeah,
move to Mars?
just touch
And
on
then
it for like
just
5 seconds.
Ask
and
the
move
question.
on.
It's like no, and then just like okay, we'll move on.
No, I did watch a video saying where the fucking title was like, "Oh yeah, why is everyone like going on about Mars? Why can't it be like Venus or something?" And as soon as I saw the fucking title, I was like, because as soon as you got to Venus, you'd fucking die straight away.
Yeah,
Because the atmosphere would be fucking
the hottest planet in the solar system.
Yeah. And because all the fucking like the gases and the pressure and shit, you wouldn't fucking survive. I mean, like I think is Voyager, but don't take my word for that. Or a fucking probe or something landed on it, and then even the fucking probe like pretty much got destroyed like however long after like receiving fucking like pictures from Venus and shit. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. I'm guessing that's like an emoji thing. Thanks, Doc. Wash hands.
That's all, folks.
We're not talking about the coof. Did you actually notice? Not actually that. It's ET home phone.
Oh damn!
And when they came to understand what the fuck he actually meant, that's when Gertie, I believe her name, was like ET phone home. So ET never actually said that until Drew Barrymore's character said, "Oh yeah, ET phone home."
No. We literally just explained this now. The next comment.
Yeah. It's ET home phone. It's not ET phone home. Anyway, I'm having a fag. This is going to be a chill out stream.
I speak like ET tonight. Home phone.
But definitely with what you said, like to be or not be. Right.
What was the question?
Should we move to Mars? Or move into Mars, or like, should we?
No.
Or if we could, should we?
It's the only planet that's in our solar system that would technically be livable.
A planet, yes. I mean, we still have the moon, but I think at some point, like, the moon would just be like kind of pointless to fucking move to.
What if the aliens visiting us is us in the future?
Yeah, I was watching a fucking.
Literally just thought about that now. Think about it, because it's just like, I thought to myself, even if we move to the moon, we're going to have to move to another place at some point down the line.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to move to another place, and then to move to another place. And it's like, what if we end up being the aliens, and then there's some form of like time travel? And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's definitely a Joe Rogan video, but I don't know if it was like Bob Lazar as the fucking. But Joe Rogan was like, "Oh yeah, what if the aliens are actually us, but in the future because they're so technologically advanced that they're like us from the future, but because like space time works different."
I think I might have seen the same one.
What?
I think I might have seen the same one.
They've like,
or at least a clip.
Yeah.
That's probably why I thought about that specific thing when I thought about us having to move again and then move again and move again.
Yeah. Because like space time works different. I'm pretty sure. I think it was like in another Skull Razor video where I said about like Tom DeLonge being on a fucking Joe Rogan podcast, and he said like space time like moves like fucking like that or some shit, and no, like UFOs, like say you like draw a straight line on a folded up piece of paper. So if you're like,
yeah, just use your fact papers as an example.
Yeah, so I'll use a fact paper. So a thing would be like that, but you'd be bending it, so it'd be like I guess a homemade hand fan. I don't know what else if I can call it. And then you like draw a line like down that way, and then when you space it out, you still have like the fucking gaps in between. And you're saying, oh yeah, maybe that's how they move, and how you don't see them like fucking going like in a straight line. You see them sort of like fucking like jump. It's like one moment they're there, and another moment like
because
they're like in a different.
Always like a Dragon Ball Z. Always like a Dragon Ball Z fight.
I've said, I've only seen like 5 episodes. Yeah,
where it's too fast for
like the human. Yeah, like the human eye or something to fucking. Yeah.
But no, personally, I don't think. Well, not in our lifetime.
What, moving to Mars?
Yeah.
I know we're still doing the whole.
Because the whole thing, by 2030, 2035?
Yeah, 2030. So another 9 years. 8 years, maybe.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't think you would actually. But to be honest, I don't see that happening. Not that early.
Yeah. But then again, we don't know like what the fuck NASA's doing. We don't know what the fuck Elon Musky Fluff is doing. Don't mind us for smoking for the first time on a live stream. This is kind of a chilled out one because we're talking about like
shit that fries your brain.
Yes. So you're thinking that we shouldn't, or we shouldn't do it like this early?
Definitely not this early.
Okay.
Because there's so much shit that needs to be done that I still think it could take at least a couple of 100 years.
Okay.
Because think about how much it would take to send, I don't know, like 4 people, maybe 6.
It costs quite a fucking bit of money.
Exactly. And the first lot of people that would need to go over there would be someone who specialized in, like
in science and maths and all that
science,
sort
maths,
of,
and all that sort of stuff. Then you would have to have people who's capable of building,
yeah,
which will probably take another like 30 years.
yeah.
And then you would have to have
Well, we would definitely be down on the fucking totem pole.
And then you would have the people that will build the domes, let's just say.
I'm guessing so, yeah.
So we can actually, live there.
Or maybe it's going to be like the fucking Simpsons movie or some shit. Where it's literally just one big ass dome and just people just live in the fucking dome.
But that would probably take a good, 10 years at max.
Yeah, because you'd have to ship all the fucking...
No, like to build this stuff.
Oh, right.
And then you'd have another fucking... And then it would probably take another fucking, 30 years to send all the other people over. That needs to be there before everything is given the green light for normal folk like you and me to move there.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be that early. I think
maybe the start of it.
The start of it, yeah, maybe, but it's still going to take a good couple of 100 years before anything drastic happens in terms of moving people from Earth.
Yeah.
And then you got to think it also takes how long to actually go there? Or is it is it months or is it years?
It's months.
Or is it 3 months? 3, 4, 5 months?
Something like that, yeah.
Like one way, travel. And then you would have another fucking however many months then coming back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely on the lines with you. It's not going to, like the phrase is, it's not going to be done overnight.
So my answer to the question, should we move to Mars, is no. Because we ain't moving to Mars, because it's not going to happen in our lifetime.
Okay, in its entirety, you're saying, yes, we should. But in our lifetime,
what if we
fuck?
No. Yeah, but what if we fuck? We've heard it. We as humans have
Please continue that fucking sentence, because you kept saying, what if we fuck twice?
What if we fuck up? Yeah. We as humans have only been on this planet for
300,000 years or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. And you got, even though we're more advanced than we were back then in terms of knowledge, and stuff like that, you got to think, what if we within 300,000 years we fuck up Mars? Where would we go from there? Because we can't go to any other planets in our system because...
Well,
maybe we could if we got the knowledge and stuff on how to survive on one of the other planets. But I think our only other hope would be, within this solar system, would be one of Saturn's moons or some shit.
Yeah. Which can kind of lead us on to another one, which isn't actually, it is in our list, but it's not the next thing. Was the moon landing a hoax?
Yes.
Since we're talking about moving to Mars and going out of space and shit. So are you actually saying it was a hoax, or you... It's oh yeah, that's the first thing.
I don't think it was a hoax. I think the filming of the moon landing was.
Okay. So you do actually think that we went, but the visual evidence of what we have is a hoax.
I don't think NASA or either one of the astronauts thought, we better take fucking filming equipment up there so we can prove that we were here. Yeah. I think their main focus was to, other than get to the moon, of course.
That's a space race.
Was scientific.
Yeah.
well, not some experiments, but sort of in a way like experiments, but you're sort of like
You're taking down
data,
information. and,
data and all that sort of stuff.
But
I think that was what they were mainly after. I don't think they were thinking, oh yeah, let's film this. And then they thought, probably thought, oh yeah,
they probably took pictures.
Oh yeah, they probably took pictures. But I don't think. I think then when they got back or whatever, they thought, oh yeah, we'll film it.
Yeah. Because I know, like, fucking conspiracy theorists, like, obviously they're not the fucking people to listen to.
Yeah, and as you're saying
just
that,
looking at the camera, just like,
no, as you're saying that, I'm looking at the History Channel.
oh, right. Yeah.
And I'm thinking of fucking
conspiracy theorists on that.
what the fuck is it?
Did aliens build the fucking pyramids?
Yeah, the aliens, is it?
Ancient aliens.
Ancient aliens. That's the fucking one. Fucking conspiracy theories, man. Oh, the aliens built the pyramid. Shut the fuck up.
Like, there's conspiracy theorists saying, like, because the last time we went to the moon was like in the 70s. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, now they're saying, like, oh yeah, why haven't we gone back to the moon? Is like something on the moon that like NASA doesn't want us to know, and all that sort of shit.
Do you want to know the truth of that?
Why we haven't been back to the moon? Because it would be kind of pointless.
Yeah, there's nothing to go back for.
It's just
rock.
that we know of.
Well, yeah, that we know of. But you got to think, why would we as a human civilization want to
keep spending money?
That has money as a main priority in everyone's lives.
Yeah.
Why would you want to spend that money on something that isn't going to be worthwhile?
Yeah.
That's the reason why we've not gone back. Not because of some fucking conspiracy that there's an alien fucking race or whatever on the fucking moon. What the fuck? Like, I think a lot of these conspiracy theorists are only saying that shit is real or whatever. Kind of like the whole, oh yeah, flat earth. Just to be ironic.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them were strayed down the long path of reading into more conspiracy theories, and then they become a conspiracy theorist. But I do honestly think that the only reason that we haven't gone to the moon since is because of the fact that there's no reason to go back to the moon.
Yeah. Like, we do have this as a subtopic, which you've very slightly touched upon. And which is the last one on our list, is flat earth. BS or real? I don't know where the fuck people keep coming up with these. With these stupidity comments. There's photographic evidence. There's visual.
Like, we're not saying flat earthers are stupid.
But they are.
But they are.
Just the whole concept of people actually believing that the earth is flat.
Not flat earthers as in, like the people that says that is real as an ironic sort of thing. But the people who genuinely believe that the earth is flat.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I got a proposition for all flat earthers. Try and find the edge of the earth.
I'm pretty sure it was on the dinosaur paleontologist fucking dude on the Joe Rogan thing. I'm pretty sure he said about, like, because the video that they were like reacting to, I'm pretty sure that dude is a fucking like flat earth fucking like person, and I'm pretty sure like either the paleontologist dude or like Joe Rogan was like saying, oh yeah, like these like flat Earth people, like, why don't they fucking like try and get evidence to fucking like find where the fuck like the edge of the Earth is?
Yeah.
Instead of keep saying, "Oh yeah, flat Earth is like, well, Earth is flat."
And explain this. If the Earth is flat, what's on the other side?
Australia, obviously.
Yeah, but how do you explain then the travel?
What? So the fucking plane is like upside down.
Yeah, like how do you explain travel?
That's probably why fucking Australian people always have headaches, because they're constantly upside down.
What if they're the right way up and we're the wrong way down?
Holy shit!
Joe Rogan should get me on a fucking podcast.
It'd have to be done through fucking Skype or whatever the fuck he does it through. Yeah.
But no, if Australia was on the underside, how would you travel? And if you say plane, then the Earth's not flat because it's rounded. Even if it's like an oval shape.
It's a sphere.
Like if something is flat and you walk to the edge and then you walk off, you're dead, pretty much.
Oh, what the fuck was that movie or fucking TV show or some shit? Well, like some
Flat Earth 101.
Oh, it was Rick and Morty. I think it was like one of the first episodes where he has that fucking like gravity fucking boot fucking things. And he's like walking on the cliff, but obviously it's Rick and Morty, so the boots don't fucking work. Or he's like, "Oh yeah, Morty, you forgot to turn the boots on," or fucking some shit. And ends up breaking his fucking both his legs. What a stupid fucking show.
But seriously, if think about it, right? I'll use this as an example. I'll use your. Right, I don't know how clear this is going to be.
Lift it up, you can see it on there.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it. Right, so that there is the flat Earth. And the reason I'm trying to move it back is because the thing's that way. That there is the flat Earth, right? If you walk off the edge, you're going down. So explain how planes, if Australia was on the underside, explain how planes get to the underside.
For some reason, I'm automatically thinking of Lost.
And if you're...
I don't know why.
And if the plane actually gets from the upper side to the underside, it would have to go around. So the Earth is not flat. It's oval. And the Earth isn't round anyway.
Yeah, it's
got.
Like, it's not exactly a full fucking circle. It's more like
an egg.
Yeah, like an egg, but more rounded.
It's kind of like a clay or a Play-Doh sphere, and then you just bash one of the sides with it. I just got like a dent.
Yeah,
it's all of that.
Which is where the moon came from.
Is it?
I don't know. No, but they're saying the fucking
conspiracy theorist 101.
No, but they're saying like the fucking like before the moon was formed, like some asteroids or some shit crashed into the Earth, and that's it. The fucking moon formed, or fucking something along those lines.
I believe that more than I believe flat Earth.
Yeah. But since we're talking about like asteroids and meteors,
and what's the point? Who the fuck even came up with flat Earth? Like, who was the first person?
Elon Musk. I don't know. I generally don't know.
And were they fucking stoned or something?
They're probably the same people that think that fucking aliens.
Probably a bunch of hippies around a fucking campfire singing "Kumbaya, my lord."
Yeah. Anyway, since we're talking about like meteors and all that sort of shit. The meteor from 65 million years ago that destroyed the dinosaurs, Chicxulub. Yeah, Chicxulub. Apparently, that's what the asteroid was.
And yes, we had to search out how to pronounce that word before doing the stream.
It's Chicxulub.
Originally, I heard it's Chicxulub. I think it sounds better than
Chicxulub.
I think it sounds better than Chicxulub.
Yeah, Chicxulub.
Because there's no E at the end. So that U shouldn't technically be a U. It should be a up. So it should be a Chicxulub.
Chicxulub. Yeah. You were the one who, I guess, put this down on the topic list. I think the reason for it was like, oh yeah, what would happen if a meteor crashed into us, just like it did
I'm so glad that you said that.
to, I guess, demolish the dinosaurs.
I said something the other week back.
To bring up to this in this.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm glad you remember it because I don't.
I didn't say what it was. I just said the title.
Yeah, you said the title, but
I mean, we can talk about the Chicxulub
the Chicxulub.
a bit more before I say about the.
Yeah.
But it does kind of tie into it.
Okay. Honestly, I think it would be fucked if a meteor of that size crashed into us again. Yes, we have technology in order to push it away from us.
Yeah, but no, we don't though.
We do, but not to the extent of pushing massive amount of fucking.
We don't.
We
meteor.
don't.
We don't. Because even if you fly up to it and then put a fucking bomb or some shit in the fucking head,
I'm automatically thinking of an itchy or scratchy
fucking
thing. you set a fucking plane out and you just have a picture of thing of a boot and it just kicks the fucking.
No, you wouldn't be able to, even if you put a bomb on it and then detonate the bomb and then it explodes. It's just going to create more fucking more debris.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how they do it.
Yeah, but how would you do it though?
Well, I don't know.
We got the technology according to you.
I don't know exactly how they do it, but I don't think it's like, oh yeah, you put a bomb on it and then you blow it up and hopefully no fucking fragments come back down to Earth because that would just be fucking worse. Because it kind of would be worse, but not really. Because obviously you'd still have the impact, but it'd be spread out, so it wouldn't be one massive impact. But I think it's something to do with I think gravity waves or fucking some shit to sort of push it away from us. But I like I said, I don't know how the fuck they do it. Because I'm not a scientist and I don't know
I'm not
the physics of that sort of shit. But yeah,
we'd be dead.
Yeah,
just straight up fact, we would be dead.
If it destroyed the dinosaurs, it would definitely destroy us.
But then again, we are smart, and dinosaurs are pretty stupid.
Yes, but if you hear the fucking, I say the story of one day, flames were fucking all around the earth, and then the next day or some shit is fucking tsunamis and earthquakes and all that sort of shit. And then the day after that was fucking volcano eruptions and we'd be fucked.
Sponsored by.
No, we're not sponsored. Anyway, so you're saying that we'd be fucked?
Yes. And we are going to be fucked because there's an asteroid coming towards us. Unless
we manage to do an itchy and scratchy thing where we fire out something and then a boot fucking knocks off course or whatever. That for some reason this is bringing me back to I think it's 2009 where fucking the Hadron Collider created tried to create a black hole, and everyone in school was just scared, and it was just me fucking bring out the fucking black hole bench. I mean, it brought out a fucking tiny I think it was a tiny ass once they wouldn't have done anything anyway. I'm pretty sure it was for a millisecond.
I swear humans are just trying to kill humans off.
Well, I mean, you bring up this article thing, whatever the hell it is.
So yeah, as I said, we were gonna have an asteroid attack us.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, this is on the daily record.
Okay.
NASA warns hazardous asteroid size of Eiffel Towers heading towards Earth. An asteroid as tall as the Eiffel Tower is coming towards Earth in December. Almost triple the size of a football pitch. The asteroid named 4660 Nereus is classified as a potentially hazardous asteroid. PHA. For those of you who didn't know.
Okay.
NASA asteroid monitor predicts it will come close to Earth on December the 11th. Impact from the asteroid could be devastating, but thankfully it does not pose a threat to the planet. Now, bear in mind, if that was the case, this fucking news outlet site would cause a fucking a panic based on their fucking clickbait.
Yeah.
Me being smart enough, I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll read it. Because I know a lot of fucking times the titles,
are fucking clickbait.
Are over dramatic,
Yeah.
dramaticized.
And that's how you get the views and the clicks and all that sort of shit.
The asteroid will fly by the planet at a distance of 3.9 million kilometers, a distance greater than 10 times of that between the Earth and the Moon. So, if this asteroid hits Earth, that means technically the Moon could hit Earth, because the Earth is closer to the Moon than it would be to the asteroid. Nereus is 330 meters long, which makes it larger than 90% of asteroids, but tiny compared to large asteroids. So therefore, there's only, by that logic, there's only 10% big asteroids.
Yeah.
According to Space Reference. The asteroid orbits the sun every 664 days, though it is predicted not to come close to the Earth again until March 2nd, 2031, and then November 2050. Its closest approach will not happen for another 40 years in February 2060. Discovered in 1982 by US astronomer Eleanor F. Helen, Nereus is a member of the Apollo group of asteroids which are known for crossing the path of Earth as it orbits the sun. Scientists have considered missions to the asteroid, but plans have failed through each time. Plans have fallen through each time, sorry. NASA proposed sending a robotic asteroid shoemaker rendezvous near the probe, and Japan assessed sending the robotic spacecraft Hayabusa, I think I pronounced that right, to Nereus, but both ultimately chose other targets.
Was that it?
Yeah. That's article 1 that I found.
Oh, so there's multiple articles then?
Yeah, but not about the same.
Oh, right, okay. Do you want to read out the other article now, or?
No, I'll wait a little bit, because there's nothing to do with asteroids. Yeah, somewhat.
So, never listen to clickbait titles. That's I guess what I took away from.
Yeah.
What I took away from that article.
The thing is, there's been loads of fucking. I've noticed this over like the past few years. There's been loads of articles that saying, "Oh yeah, an asteroid could hit Earth, or a fucking meteor could hit Earth." It's like, shut the fuck up! Stop trying.
What happened to the Earth being destroyed in 2012? Like,
let's face it, everything since 2012 has gone to shit. So maybe we did die.
this is a simulation inside a simulation, people. You're not actually watching this.
You're experiencing it.
Someone up above is making you have the thought of watching this.
Kind of like a Futurama episode with adverts being drilled into your brain during your sleep. It's like, I literally thought about. I thought I'd seen this in an advert. And I think he's on about like a fucking. Fry was on about like a pair of underpants. And everyone was like, Yeah, you probably did because they program that into your dreams. That's how they advertise in the year 2030. Was not 2030, 3000 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
I still got fucking Mars on the brain. Traveling to Mars by 2030. By that point, we'll have advertised on us people.
But then again, like while you saying that about like the more recently you've seen like more articles and definitely more recently we've seen like fucking releases of like UFOs like being released. Apparently now they're not actually called UFOs. I think there's like another name for them.
Politically incorrect.
No, I think they're called like fucking
Frying pans.
No, I think
Imagine if a UFO came
like
to Earth and was like, "Yo, I identify as a frying pan." Oh, fuck.
I think they're like known as like UFA or UFT or some shit.
An unidentified flying aircraft.
Yeah, and unidentified flying threats or some shit. Or something along those lines, like unidentified threats.
The thing is, UFOs do exist. 100% they do exist.
Well, yeah,
just that when
unidentified
people-
flying objects.
Yeah, when people think of UFOs, they think, aliens.
Yeah, they automatically
But
think
it's
of
just
aliens.
something that you see in the sky that you don't know. Even if it's something like a fucking one of the space probes.
Yeah.
Even if it's one of them and people know that it's that, if you don't know it's that, to you it's a UFO.
Yeah.
So yeah, UFOs do exist.
Me automatically thinking of the time when you went outside and looked up and there's like a flashing light and I'm pretty sure it's like a plane or something, but it's going way too fast to be a plane.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Was that the same day that the aliens took the moon from us?
Like, we couldn't find the moon anywhere. Obviously, that does happen.
Yeah, like
Most
where,
times.
like clouds and whatever. And just
And Leland's just like, oh yeah, the aliens have took our fucking moon. They've stolen our moon from
It's
us.
like that picture that I put on Instagram fucking last year before. It was during lockdown. Because it was that time
so last year.
Yeah, it was that time that we went out on a fucking sky gazing thing at the front.
Yeah.
And I put a picture up. Can't remember what the fucking when it was.
Let's see if I can find the picture and then share the screen.
It was back quite a while ago. That was this year. That was last year.
Well, that was definitely last year. Where the fuck were we going with this?
A little bit further down. A little bit further down. Don't go too fast though. Keep on. Keep going.
Just currently scrolling through
Keep going.
Leland's Instagram shit.
Keep going. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. Slow down a bit. Keep going. Wait.
Is it anywhere?
Keep going. Keep going. There you go.
There.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna share the screen on this.
This is some good shit.
Share screen. That's. Share the screen. Hopefully, yeah, right. See if I can zoom in on this. I'm guessing you're on about that.
Yep.
The green.
It's the only green thing in there, and you need to look at the caption.
Right. So, fuck's sake, where the fuck is it?
It's a bit further down.
There it is. Yo, what the fuck is that green thing? Hashtag UFO, hashtag green. Hashtag aliens, hashtag alien, hashtag stargazing, hashtag space, hashtag planets, hashtag moon, hashtag sun, hashtag stars, hashtag comets, hashtag asteroid, hashtag meteor.
And then someone replied saying swamp gas. But I did respond to that saying I don't think there was any swamps.
It's a ball lightning. Where the fuck was this?
This is on the front. This is where we were in the parking. Look. Literally out the front. That's actually taken a bit further up over that direction.
Yeah. But anyway,
I want to see if I can find
that's weird.
I want to see if I can find that image of the UFO from like 2014.
What, from Google?
Google Earth, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think they took it down. Because
Not necessarily on Google Earth itself, but like an image of it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can
Google.
I go to Google. Yeah. I know you can't see me, or maybe the lighting is very shit. I don't know. Let's put UFO. Just found it. If you
type in on Google.
All right, Google
Earth UFO.
Google Earth UFO.
Google Earth
UFO. Right, let me share the screen. Right, share screen. I think this is the most I fucking share screen. There we go.
Either that image or that image or that image or that image. They're the same one.
That one looks more clearer. Yeah, like
I would say personally go for that one.
That one. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's like a ray of light or something that's making it look like a.
Yeah, but why would Google Earth take it out?
No, I mean, like around the fucking. It looks like an oval sort of fucking. Well, obviously, you can actually see the fucking flying saucer like pattern. But it looks like it's got fucking like light rays like around it. Or maybe it's going like that fast. Like, obviously, you know, as like, like when fucking rockets come back down, you get they go so fast that the fucking flames and unless there's something like that, I don't know.
A little backstory to this: I seen this image. I think it was cropped up in one of the, like a video or some shit I watched on YouTube. I thought to myself, I'm gonna fucking check to see if this is real, because a lot of fucking times it's like, oh yeah, clickbait and all that sort of shit, false information.
Yeah.
So I thought, fuck it, I'll search it up, and then I found it, and I was like, holy fuck. And then I told you about it. Then.
Yeah, then you showed me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's fake.
But how
like, I remember saying, oh yeah, that's fake.
Yeah, but then I showed you the image on Google Images.
I know.
On Google Earth. How can you fake it on Google Earth? And why would Google fake it just to take it fucking back down?
Then again, apparently that's on ABC News. I don't know if the thing is still up on AMC News. I'm guessing so.
AMC News.
Not AMC.
ABC.
ABC.
B.
Fucking
B.
NBC. There's NBC and there's ABC.
And then apparently there's AMC.
Well, technically there is.
Oh yeah,
it's the fucking. I mean, but once again, it's a flying saucer.
Yeah, you don't really believe in them as such. The only other thing it could potentially be is just lighting and all that sort of stuff compared to like the camera that they used.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
I mean, it is heavily plausible, but like once again, like I said, it's a flying saucer. Like it's
the
in
only
a
thing
disc shape.
Yeah, the only thing that confuses me is the fact why would Google take it back down afterwards?
Yeah. Maybe it's real. Leave a comments down below. if you end up watching this far into the fucking live stream.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but then again, it does say in the caption UFO or lens flare.
Yeah.
So it could be a lens flare, but if you look at more pictures, I mean that's a little bit blurry. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much exactly the same one.
Yeah. And then you got stupid fucking things on Metro.
I mean that
could easily just be
that could easily be a fucking
that looks like a lens flare.
yeah, but on like kind of on that one you could see like the fucking
It's
like the
this kind of
details
reminds me
fucking,
of the old videos that you did in London.
yeah. So it's over there now. It's fucking moved.
Yeah, like you were filming a fucking on your phone. I think was it your phone or was it your camera?
It's my camera.
Fucking
Because
a
the,
few
the street lights.
Yeah, and then you got the flares
fucking,
and shit.
Yeah, the lens flares and shit.
So,
I mean, it could be them, but I'm guessing because of the whole fucking like the detail on that sort of thing, kind of like you have the black, like the black dots or whatever the fuck they are there.
yeah, like it can't be so much as photoshopped. Because if you're like, oh yeah, I've seen this image and it looks real, and then someone's like, oh yeah, it's photoshopped. It's not photoshopped because it's on Google Images.
Yeah.
Oh, Google
Earth.
Google Images, yeah, but
Yeah.
Google Earth. And the amount of fucking shit that Google Earth picks up. Like there's apparently a picture of a few people with fucking seagull masks on. I think a seagull's a fucking another type of bird. Just looking at the fucking Google Earth, man. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's heavily plausible, but also,
but it's kind of like the whole thing when you the supposed buildings and shit, and ancient monument type thing like pyramids and statues being on Mars.
yeah.
That I don't believe, because you trained your brain trains your eyes to look for familiar patterns.
Yeah.
So if something looks like it's like looking at clouds, and be like, oh
So,
yeah,
that reminds me of, or can you see like a fucking,
like a mushroom or something.
yeah, like a mushroom or a fucking dinosaur head or fucking
Yeah.
whatever. It's a brain playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
As they say.
I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was on Mars. It was. I think it was like something like the ancient Egyptian fucking statue or some shit on Mars. Like, how did they get there? And like, it's not real.
I mean,
Egyptian,
like I said, heavily plausible, but
Mars.
like it says there in the caption, UFO or lens flare in Google Street View. I mean, maybe that one is real and others, like, I'm pretty sure there's one that says fucking, like, one in Japan or something that's like that, but it's not.
Yeah, if
that
you go back
clear.
to Google Images, type in ancient Egyptian Mars.
Ancient Egyptian Mars.
Yeah.
Right. Ancient.
Let me put it on so you can see.
Oh. Don't mind my spelling, peeps.
But you got the first one,
Yeah.
which looks like an Egyptian statue.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I can see that, but if we're gonna be real, it's because it's highlighted.
Yeah.
And you could. It's one of those fucking ones that is like difficult to talk about. Like if you look at it, you can, as someone who has been studying Egypt and its history for the past like fucking I don't know nearly 20 years. I could understand where people were like, oh yeah, that's an ancient Egyptian statue.
Yes.
And it's like, but as for someone like you, It's because if
It's
it wasn't
highlighted, yeah.
highlighted,
I wouldn't.
you wouldn't really notice it.
And
then-
if it was like that, I wouldn't.
Hmm.
But if it was like that and it wasn't highlighted and you said, "Oh yeah," and you pointed it out, then obviously I would see it.
And then there's obviously the image of a Martian rock resembling the next image.
That one.
Yeah.
I mean, that could just be fucking pure coincidence.
Or it could just be your mind,
Yeah, mine
As
said,
I
"Oh yeah,
said,
that
your
looks like a
brain-
fucking face."
your brain training your eyes to look for familiar patterns within rocks and shit like that.
Well, yeah, that looks like a fucking
A dog.
like a bone or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be something, but I doubt it's fucking
And then there's,
ancient Egyptian.
and obviously the next one on from that then, conspiracy theorists find pyramid on Mars. That could just be a random rock formation.
Yeah. Like, just like you said, your mind is saying, "Oh yeah, that's a pyramid," or like an Egyptian pyramid or whatever. But that could just be fucking, like you said, a rock, which is actually there. But obviously, your mind saying, "Oh
Thing
yeah,
is, that
that's
might
an
not
Egyptian
even- it might-
pyramid."
To be honest, it could very well be not even that big.
Yeah, it could be fucking tiny.
It might be like more zoomed out, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna zoom in,"
Yeah,
like that sort of
like,
thing.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
like-
that's fucking tiny.
Yeah.
If you see, obviously it's like zoomed in. But
I don't believe in that sort of stuff.
I mean, once again, it's the whole fucking flying saucer UFO. Kind of going back to that. I mean, there is the whole like tic tac fucking UFO that they seen, which apparently went fucking like pilots had spotted like a tic tac fucking UFO that went up into the sky and then fucking like straight down to
Yeah, what's the name of that fucking black thing?
shit.
No,
Oh, what's the
The
name
black-
of that black thing?
black box is it?
I don't know.
No, black box. That's the name of the fucking the letterbox on the road to.
Eldorado.
No, the road to like the Area 51 sort of road, like the alien.
Oh, right, yeah.
But no, the thing that's in the sky. Black thing
The TARDIS.
in sky.
Black fluid object.
No, that's not that. It's discovered by fucking seen by astronauts.
But yeah, that was like a fucking Tic Tac fucking thing that pilots.
The Black Knight satellite. The space mysteries for decades discovered. For decades, different discoveries have been linked to a single possible spacecraft or extraterrestrial origin. Sometimes the introduction of a news report will stop you in your tracks, forcing you to reread in fear. Blah blah blah. Don't care.
Right, what's the thing you typed in?
I just typed in fucking
The Black Knight satellite. Black Knight satellite. I could share the screen soon. Like,
also not like blah blah blah.
yeah, looking down on the phone and shit.
You'll have to. It was like an image. It was. So if you go into images,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the very same one, and then click on the. Yeah.
So this is the thing that Leland was thinking up.
Not that.
Fuck off. No, not that. Fucking goddamn adverts. The Black Knight satellite, a hodgepodge of alien conspiracy theories, space mysteries for decades. Different discoveries have been have been linked to a single possible spacecraft of extraterrestrial origin. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's why I hate reading.
Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Sometimes the introduction of a news report will stop you in your tracks, forcing you to reread in fear you didn't quite grasp its point for the first time. That was certainly the case when Mail Online, another example of what I was on about earlier, published a story on March 21st, 2017. An alien satellite set up more than 12,000 years ago to spy on humans have been shot down by elite soldiers from the Illuminati UFOs hunters. The UFO hunters
Claim.
I'll keep on saying fucking complain as if I'm going to say complain. God damn fucking Illuminati elite soldiers. Why are you taking that shit? And with that, the conspiracies surrounding the so-called Black Knight satellite appear to be very much alive. It's been 120 years since conspiracists believed the existence of the Black Knight was recorded. Those who subscribe to the theory lay claim of an extraterrestrial spacecraft in near polar orbit of the Earth, although they draw upon evidence so disparate. It's not desperate. It's no E. It's an I.
Disparate.
Disparate. Potato. That is not entirely clear why people. I'm straight over. Why people link them. What they amount to, however, is an intriguing set of ingredients that, taken together, cause people to scream loud about potential cover-ups by NASA and the government. In that sense, it is a legend that refuses to go away. Now, what I got from reading that is how people are like, oh yeah, the government are fucking controlling us, blah blah blah. It's like fucking hippies, man. Yeah. The photo evidence that isn't evidence. Good word in there.
Yeah.
To be or not be.
That is a question.
A lot of the earliest discoveries that have come to be linked to the Black Knight satellite theory relate to radio signals, but a series of images from 1998 emerged that really threw the celestial cat among the pigeons. What a
phrase.
Yeah, what a phrase. I'm going to start using that more often. They were taken during the STS-88, which was the first space shuttle mission to the International Space Station, obviously the ISS.
Yeah.
ISS.
ISS.
Therefore, all to see were images released by NASA that showed a black object hovering above the Earth in low orbit. And it wasn't long after the images were thrust in front of a hopeful public before people were performing some conspiratorial sums and sharing them with the wider world. By way of explanation, astronaut Jerry Ross pointed out that the ISS was in the midst of being constructed when the images were taken. The US team, he said, was on its way to attach the American module to the one created by the Russians, and as part of that work, they had taken 4 trunnion pin thermal covers with them. The task was to wrap these around 4 base trunnion pins, these being rods that attached the module to the shuttle while it was being transported. This would act to prevent the heat loss from the exposed metal.
Okay.
So they're just trying to say, oh yeah, it's just normal shit.
That is apparently the fucking... I can't even zoom in.
The Black Knight satellite.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Right.
That's some crazy shit.
Yes. Anyway. Move on with more topics.
Yes.
We could probably go on for about 2 hours. I don't want to.
We'll go on. We'll go for about 2 hours. So because no one's watching, it's like, no one's commenting shit.
Yeah. And then people come in and say, "Oh, God damn it."
Right before 2 hours hit, a shit ton of people comment. Oh, hey there.
Right.
And then we have to recap everything.
Here we go. This is what you were saying earlier. What if aliens are us in the future, technology-wise?
But then that leads to the whole point of time travel.
Yeah.
And how there's a big no-no in terms of how that is possible. Like, you won't be able to travel back further than when the first time travel machine was invented.
Because that would cause a paradox.
Exactly.
But hopefully, me and Paul will be doing a live stream next week.
Oh, when was this?
About time travel and paradoxes. So hopefully...
So translated to Noah and Paul, you'll be doing a live stream for like the first 20 minutes.
So yeah, hopefully we end up doing that. So come along and join us if you want to. So yeah, that is an interesting thing.
I've also talked about the meteor as well.
Yeah,
and the moon landing.
Yeah,
and the filmmakers.
Yeah. So that is interesting in the whole aliens, us in the future, because maybe technically we are the only species that are actually living, let's say, and
well, we're not the only species. We're not the only species that live in.
Well, no, okay,
we're the only intellectual species to be living.
Yeah. And there's no... Well, there are extraterrestrials, but they're not what we would consider extraterrestrials.
And that could explain why they look like humans.
Maybe, but...
Does that open your mind of aliens looking like humans to you?
I mean, maybe, but... I kind of like...
And that's why you get green aliens and grey aliens.
I'm kind of... green ones, no, I don't. No. Because that is the stereotypical fucking alien what you would think of.
Yeah, but so is the grey alien.
What, with big eyes, but black.
Tiny ass noses.
Yes. And big penises. And if aliens were to exist, not the... Like what we were saying... with if aliens are actually us in the what if aliens are actually like it says there, but not really via simulation as such, but what if aliens are controlling us to lead us in a specific direction of technology wise?
Aliens are gods,
because what if aliens are us from the future, but in order for them to exist, we need to go in a fucking certain direction to lead towards that. It's possible, but it's more let's say probable. Would that be the right word? Of them actually being another race of beings than us in the future, leading us into a certain direction, technology wise. And
yeah, but
maybe God works in fucked up ways.
And you say you ain't a religious kook.
I a religious kook, but yeah.
Well, I do believe that could be a possibility. Aliens being us in the future.
Okay.
And with their technology and stuff and their advancements, they are able to somehow, in a way, come back in time to make sure that they exist by making us go in a certain direction to create certain technology or gain a certain knowledge.
Yeah. But what if?
But then again, you gotta think that we're gonna do that anyway. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the whole like fucking
Grandfather paradox.
grandfather paradox, time travel paradoxes and shit like
Timey-wimey.
like
Wibbly
shit like where you
wobbly.
go back in time and like someone can change fucking something that's not supposed to happen and
That's just like saying everything that you plan on doing has already been planned out. Even the things that you're spontaneously doing on the spot, it's all planned out.
yeah. So kind of like what I said, like
So nothing is spontaneous.
yeah. So you don't.
So
actually,
whenever a girl says to you, "Oh, take me on a spontaneous date," just like, "Oh no," because nothing is spontaneous.
yeah. So it's kind of like what I said earlier. Like you don't, like you think you have independent thought, but like it's not like an independent thought because the thought has already been placed there for you to fucking like think.
Yeah.
If like that makes sense. But like, what if?
And then that just leads into the whole question of what is,
What is
the
life?
meaning? Yeah, what
without
is the
love?
what is the meaning of life?
Which I don't think we'll go into this fucking
No, because that's
live stream because that's gonna be a long fucking.
Just say the
a
meaning
long
of
one.
life is whatever the aliens want it to be. If they want you to, die a virgin,
They'll make you die a virgin.
that's the meaning of your life.
No, but what if, when we say like alien technology is always fucking like superior and shit to us, like what if, like not coming from the like standpoint of aliens being us in the future and them being their own thing, like what if the alien technology is like them starting out, and it's not like our thing going to them is like our technology going to their technology. What if it's like they're fucking, let's just say they have things to like time travel or some shit and that'd be like their
The
first
TARDIS.
fucking car or something.
The TARDIS.
I'm just saying like time travel because I'm trying to like think of
An example.
an example that's not terrestrial to us, let's say.
Okay.
Like a gun, we can easily say, oh yeah, their laser gun is like our fucking like our pistol, but it's exactly the same thing, but it works differently.
Yeah.
But like we'll never know.
I do want to touch upon aliens.
Okay.
I can't remember whose fucking video it was. I think it was Moist Criticals. Good old Charlie. Penguin Zedo.
Oh, right, okay.
Or Penguin Zo.
I just know him as Penguin O. I don't know his like, Penguins O.
He goes by many things. Moist Critical, Penguin Zo, Critical, Charlie, the guy from the hit show or the hit movie, Hunger Games. The YouTube equivalent of Jesus.
Hello, garbage. Yes, we're gonna end the stream in like 20 minutes or whatever, because it has been like
if you go on to
over
Google,
over an hour long now. But yeah, if you want, you're very welcome to go back and watch the stream again. Hopefully, we haven't had any lagging like I had last time. I kind of hope we didn't.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass when there's no one watching.
Yeah, so because we won't know until.
Type in UFOs, old paintings.
UFO old paintings. Old paintings.
And now as you go into it, it would just.
Yeah. Well, it all depends if it actually shows up with this fucking. Unless I actually go on to fucking Google images.
Yeah, just go.
Because I have Norton, and Norton's like,
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a new fucking.
yeah, here's a
Search
new,
engine.
yeah, Google Images. So it's kind of a fucking,
Pain in the ass.
yeah, pain in the ass. There you go, UFO paintings. Right.
Yeah, like that sort of thing.
I'll share the screen. I think I shared the screen a lot more than fucking.
Crimped up. Crimped up.
I know. But if we want to go on to another, I'll just go on that one. Be fucking easier. Right. Yes, a load of us. Hello.
Hello.
UFO old paintings.
Like that first one.
That's one.
Mm-hmm. That's an old painting. And it looks like a UFO.
Yes, but maybe like obviously we can't say, oh yeah, it's like an aeroplane or something, but maybe like the artist was like, oh yeah, an alien believer or some shit, and painted it in there. Because obviously a painting takes a lot longer than fucking like taking a picture. So that like so they would have had to be in there like however long.
Yeah, but
obviously I've never like looked into like shit like this before.
yeah, but then if you go to the second, either the second or the third image, you tell me about which one.
I'll go to that one because it's fucking.
You got that one then? Try and explain that one. Because that was during Jesus' time.
There are some fucking.
we're not going to go into the debate of whether Jesus was real or not, or whether God's real or not. So, that, by the looks of that was a what?
Apparently a 600-year-old
Yeah,
biblical painting.
yeah, like the 1400s.
Yeah. I mean, there are fucking. What was it? Alien wall carvings or some shit in like fucking like the Roman times or whatever the fuck it is. Wall. No. Car. Yeah, shit like.
Oh, that's Egyptian for starters.
Yeah, I know, but there are like more than just like Egyptian fucking ones.
Ancient alien
like, there
wall
are
carving lit up inside tomb. This gives me a headache.
Yes, but
that's
is that ancient aliens from like the History Channel?
Probably
they always say
fucking is.
ancient alien wall carving.
It probably is ancient aliens like the History Channel.
I mean, you have shit like this as well, but then because it says ancient aliens, I don't know if that actually means fucking, or maybe that could have been like fucking cropped in, or
that's probably just edited,
or edited or whatever. But I know for a fact there's a fuckload more than just that one.
Then again, you know, it's
I'm pretty sure there's one in like fucking ancient Greece and all that.
Yeah, not
so
so much as space and alien wise, but we're talking about like ancient aliens, like wall carvings. It's that whole fucking like technology wise. It's like the ancient light bulb.
Yeah.
So if you fucking search up,
yeah,
ancient Egyptian light bulb. You probably have it actually.
Ancient. I always have fucking problems.
The second one.
Yeah. Always have problems spelling fucking Egyptian. There you go.
Like that first one there.
Yeah.
Looks like a penis, like, but
apparently it's a light bulb.
Thing is, that's not a light bulb. But I know why people would say, "Oh, yeah, it's like a light bulb," because of the whole thing going back to the whole fucking your brain. You know,
your brain saying, "Oh yeah, that reminds me of a light bulb, so it must be a light bulb."
Yeah, like a familiar pattern.
Yeah.
Personally, I would say that was more like a fucking giant fucking plant.
What, with a massive tongue with a snake on it?
No, like because you got the stem.
Then again, you also have that one as well.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. You have the stem, and if you go back to our first image, you got the stem by there.
Yeah.
Then you got the actual flower head.
Yeah.
But
what the fuck would this thing be?
a snake in a corner. But like you go back there, and then you're like, oh yeah, you got light bulbs, or potential light bulbs in ancient times.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And if that's the case, then maybe they were given electricity and other technology. I'm not saying that, aliens built the pyramids. I'm not saying that aliens helped build the pyramids, but I can somewhat see the argument. And there's something like on my face. I don't know where that's coming from.
It's a shadow or something, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like what is that coming from? It's coming from that.
Yeah, because the light is there. There you go.
I'm not saying that I agree with it because I don't. I generally don't.
It's like, how the fuck did?
But maybe going back to the whole, we are the aliens in the future.
Yeah.
Well, the aliens are us in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe they had gone back as far as like ancient Egyptian times and even further than that.
Yeah.
Leaving little things
to help
progress humanity in technology wise, and that then leads to making sure that future us, aka aliens, are still able to actually be a thing.
Yeah. So it kind of like doesn't cancel them out because we haven't gone in the particular way that they need us to go.
But I don't think aliens built the pyramids.
Well, no, because
fuck me, man, that's a stupid fucking theory.
Because like you have the whole like, oh yeah, it was the Egyptians.
It's like the.
Like
I believe
like big massive fucking.
I believe that slaves building the pyramids is a more plausible solution or theory than aliens building the pyramids.
Like, how long did it actually fucking take them to, like, let's say the Pyramid of Giza or something? Like, how long did it take?
The biggest one?
Yeah. How long did it take them to build it?
20 years? 20, 25 years?
What, with breaks or like constant?
Constant.
Well, obviously you would have to have breaks.
Well, yeah, obviously you have breaks.
Like every single day.
And I think it was anywhere between 10 to 25 years.
Okay. Anyway, so all of these things that we've discussed, like with aliens being the future us, or we're not actually
aliens are just future Elon Musks.
We're not actually the ones that are in control of our independent thoughts. All these things,
and you thought getting controlled by the government was bad.
Just you fucking watch. Maybe like it's plausible, but until we have evidence, like I've always said, I'm on the fence of like believing in stuff unless I see it for myself. And if I can't,
it's like ghosts.
If I can't explain it for myself, yeah, that's another street. And if I see something,
we should have done a stream last month. So we could have used the other fucking Geek Union thumbnail. Now we gotta wait until next year.
Yeah. Where the fuck? What the fuck?
About believing things.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that I have to see things in order to believe it. But also, if I can't explain something, like while seeing it, then I would believe it more. If that makes sense. Like kind of like the orb and shit that we.
The orb.
Like I saw it,
anyone
but I
there?
was like saying, "Well, can it be this? Can it be this?" And I was like, "Well, no, because we fucking tested it, and it looks fuck all like." And how it actually went up and went like back down.
No, it didn't go up and then down. It went up and then across.
Yeah, it went
then
up,
somewhere
then
down.
cross, then like kind of down, like off the camera.
Mm.
Like I can't explain that because if
And
a
the
car
funniest
was
thing
to do
is-
that, it wouldn't be able to make that sort
we
of
tried.
thing.
We tried everything with that. We tried fucking shining the light. We tried.
Making some sort of reflection.
Yeah, reflection. Did I go outside and shine a light through the fucking window, or did I just shine a fucking light from the window?
I think you just shine the light from the window.
We tried that, but yeah.
And plus, what made it more spooky was it was on Halloween because it was recording the fucking was the top 5 best horror movies or my favorite horror movies or whatever. But yeah,
fuck, we should have done that stream last month.
I know. I think the only thing we've got to talk about now is Elon Musk because all the things we've kind of touched upon, like within like one thing.
Yeah.
But we have comments from the garbage. Wow, a stream, guys. I know. I will be streaming on this channel now on the 4th of next month. Congratulations, garbage. You wanted the live stream on Doctor Who, like Russell T Davies coming back. Yes, I will be doing that. No, I haven't seen the Superman and Lois. I think I've heard it's good. I'm not really into that sort of thing. I'm more, I'd say, Marvel, or if it was DC, then it would have to be like Batman. I think it would probably be the same for you. Like you're more Marvel, but if it was DC, it would be Batman.
Yeah, the only fucking Superman I've seen is the original one,
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
I
think I've only seen like
Cavill.
one, maybe 2 of them, because I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
It's the ones with the 2 dudes and the woman.
Okay.
The villains, though. Those 2 dudes and a woman.
I don't know because I haven't seen fucking
Like,
the original Superman. Fucking God,
like I remember that one. Like I don't remember what happens or anything in it, but I remember for some reason the 2 dudes and a woman.
Yeah.
But Batman, I can remember any Batman.
Which is kind of different from me because for years I thought the one with Tommy Lee Jones's fucking Two-Face was like, was it Batman and Robin or fucking some shit which isn't the movie. Like I thought it was like fucking like a different movie, but it's actually like.
You got Batman.
Yes.
The 1989 Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
Joker one.
Yeah.
You have
Batman Forever, which is 97, I think.
Yeah, you got Batman Forever. You got Batman
Returns.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
You got Batman. Obviously, Batman and Superman. What fucking
Yeah,
shit.
the up-to-date fucking ones.
You obviously got Batman Begins, Batman Dark Knight, Batman Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, which I've seen all of.
Don't quote me on this. I think there was 2. I think there was one solo Batman movie with
Henry Cavill.
No.
George Clooney.
No, the fucking what's his name? One played Daredevil in the movie.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah, him. I think there was like 2 movies, or at least one solo movie with him in it.
Yeah.
And by solo movie, I mean like not Batman and Superman or Justice League.
Yeah. And then the last comment. I will watch again later. Cheers, guys. Good to see you both. Thank you, Garbage. Yeah, like I said, anyone can watch from the very beginning if they really want to. I know this is kind of a messy stream. We still have like Elon Musk to talk about, which I think will end the stream because it is almost 2 hours.
And we started off the stream by saying, should we move to Mars? And now we're ending the stream all about Elon Musky fluff.
Yes. Elon's musky fluff.
And his son, Ash.
The thing is, who the fuck is in charge of SpaceX? Was it fucking Donald Trump or is it fucking Elon Musk?
Elon Musk, I think.
Or was it fucking Trump that gave fucking...
Why not switch it up?
No, I generally
Make
can't
this stream
fucking...
a little bit longer.
Right, let's make sure that there's a fucking wire thing. No. Like, I'm pretty sure like Donald Trump or something had something to do with SpaceX. Like he was, or maybe
Like a
he was the
funding
one to
type.
fucking like announce it or fucking or some shit. I don't want fucking images. Well, yeah, Elon Musk.
Founder Elon Musk, yeah.
I'm sure fucking Donald Trump had fucking...
Maybe he just like funded it or some shit.
Maybe I'm getting it wrong with fucking something else. Which could always be a fucking possibility. What did Trump say? Oh, so he was there at the fucking the launch of the fucking thing. Okay. Right, so I'm guessing Elon Musk is one of the people who is wanting to move to Mars.
I'm pretty
or
sure
has got something to do
I'm
with
pretty sure
fucking-
he's the one of the people that's involved in that process.
Thing is, what the fuck has he actually done to get all this fucking money? Like, what the fuck is Elon Musk actually like? Because obviously Trump has done like fucking investment in real estate and stole half of his fucking earnings from his father.
Selling drugs.
And then obviously you got fucking Bill Gates who has done fucking something to get all his money. Like, what the fuck is...
Why not
like,
switch it up?
has Elon Musk like invented something? Like, obviously,
Yeah,
the
he
fucking,
invented
like the Tesla and
he
shit.
invented the Tesla.
But like,
How did Elon Musk become so rich?
yeah, how the fuck did he make?
This
all
is
this
how
money?
jealousy starts, boys and girls.
How
Because you're like, I wish I could fucking do something. Like,
Oh,
why does he
dude.
get to be rich and I don't?
how the fuck do you spell Elon?
Elon. Anyway, how did he get wealthy?
How did he get wealthy?
Probably would be like investments and stuff.
Became the richest man in the world. I don't think he's the richest. Looking at his Wikipedia, which obviously isn't the fucking best thing, but
Neuralink, OpenAI.
okay, he founded in 2002.
That's probably how he's probably sold a lot of stuff to like fucking
And
to different companies.
yeah, a Eurospace manufacturer and space transport services company, which he is the CEO and CTO.
Do you know he wants to fucking have AI chips put in your heads?
Okay, here we go. Is he?
Yeah, apparently he wants to do that, which could tie in with future aliens being us. we can't even
like,
control
maybe.
our own thoughts. Elon Musk fluff is one to fucking take over the earth.
Right, share screen of this. Share screen. Yes, I know we're sharing screen a lot. This
There's
look at
multiple
all
of us.
Yeah, I
When
know
you
we're
have
sharing
no
the screen a
friends,
lot.
so you just share screen.
Keeping up with the Malcolms. Here we go. Right, so apparently he's the founder and CEO and chief engineer of SpaceX, which apparently launched in fucking 2002. And the product architect of the Tesla, which apparently was 2004.
And he was the first. Tesla was the first car in space, man.
But he became the CEO in 2008.
Tesla was the first car in space as well.
Founder of the Boring Company and X.com. I'm guessing X.com is fucking like porn or something.
No, it's part of PayPal. It says right there. Now
Well, yeah, now part of PayPal, which obviously you can pay for porn. So
why not search it up?
X.
I'd give your fucking computer a fucking like million viruses. Back.
Okay.
Oh, that kind of ruins a whole.
Yeah.
It was porn. Conspiracy theory.
It started off as porn, okay?
Conspiracy theory gone wrong. You're not probably thinking of X.com. You're probably thinking of XXX.com.
Or xvideos.com.
Triple X.
Right, so
I think he
launched and just gained a lot of money and done investments and all that sort of shit.
He's fucking, in all fairness, he looks good for his age, though.
50.
Yeah. But then again, that's probably all the money.
Yeah.
Money brings stress and all. Yeah, but it also makes your skin look good.
Exactly. Can you think of anything else?
You get your own butler to pop your zits.
Can you think of anything else? We've touched upon pretty much everything.
Fucking one.
Did you say you had another article or something?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Okay. Do you want to send me the article through Facebook and I put it up on here?
It's screenshots.
Okay, do you want to send me the screenshots?
That's fine, I'll read it.
Okay.
Alright. Independent, this one. So that's another clickbait site.
Yeah.
NASA finds a new planet in orbit around 2 different stars.
I did see about this one.
NASA has found a new planet in orbit around 2 stars using an unprecedented technique. It's going to be fucking... They're going to call it Tatooine. Researchers were able to use NASA's transiting exoplanet survey satellite TESS. Lovely, actually. Tesla. Elon Musk was like, I'm suing you. Copyright infringement. Make more money. To discover the planet much more quickly than ever before. Planets in orbit around 2 stars, scientifically known as a circumbinary planets, were once only found in science fiction and theory, aka, Tatooine. But with the work of TESS and its predecessor, the Kepler Space Telescope, researchers have found 14 such bodies. 2 screenshots because I couldn't fill out the fucking.
Oh, right, okay.
It's like all that. Just like an extra couple of words. Given the added complexity of orbiting around 2 stars rather than the usual one, such planets can be especially difficult to find, and spotting them can take extra time. But the new technique, detailed in a paper published in the Astronomical Journal, allowed the researchers to do so relatively quickly. Detecting circumbinary planets. Circumbinary is much more complicated than detecting planets orbiting single stars, said Nadar. I'm not even going to pronounce that last name. Hajijipur.
So you're trying to attempt to pronounce his name regardless of what you just said.
A scientist at the Planetary Science Institution and an author on that paper. The most promising technique for detecting circumbinary planets is transit photometry, which measures drops in starlight caused by those planets whose orbits are oriented in space such that they periodically pass between the stars and telescope. In this technique, the measurements of the decrease in the intensity of the light of a star is used to infer the existence of a planet. To determine the orbit of the planet precisely, at least 3 transit events are required. This becomes complicated when the planet orbits a double star system, because transits will not happen with the same interval over the same star. The planet may transit one star and then transit the other before transiting the first star again, and so on. So basically, it goes like one around one star and then on the other.
Yeah.
So like a figure 8 type shit.
Yeah. The infinity sign.
Yeah. It is not just difficult work, but lengthy work. The orbits of circumbinary planets is a lot longer than those of their binary stars. Researchers therefore need to spend much longer waiting for those 3 transits. However, the new paper shows a way that dramatically speeds that up. Ordinarily, the fact that test only looks a tone patch of the sky for 27 days would make such observations impossible, but the new findings show that they only actually need to spot 2 journeys. Our group was able to show that despite its short window of observation, it's still possible to use tests to detect circumbinary planets. The new planet is the proof of the validity, applicability, and success of our invented fuck's sake.
To be or not be.
Invented, man, fucking hell. Technique. Said Hajiji Poor, I still can't pronounce her name, who is the founder of the test circumbinary planet working group. The discovery demonstrates that our new technique works and we'll be able to find many more planets.
Okay.
And what I got from reading that, apart from fucking a headache,
Was a combine harvester.
was that, again, news article. It was like the
Clickbait. Yes. With that in the stream.
But if it is the case and that is a real life planet, then we need to call it Tatooine. Star Wars fans, we will unite.
Even if fandoms are broken. Anyway, this has been a 2-hour stream. It's been an interesting one, to say the least, with debates of when the stream actually fucking gets more interesting. The UFO caught on Google Earth or Google Maps or whatever the fuck it is, debating whether it's actually a UFO or
debating whether the fucking Big Bang was the first thing. What was before the Big Bang?
another universe.
But if you watch PewDiePie's videos, like a big bang inside a Big Bang, therefore it's
One
multiple.
Big Bang and then multiple Big Bangs.
Yeah, maybe our Big Bang is just one of those,
like the Big Bang for this universe.
Yeah, mini Big Bangs.
Yeah.
But then you go back and back and back, saying, "Oh yeah, what happened before that Big Bang? Another Big Bang. Where does it start?"
God only knows.
You religious kook.
Anyway, thanks for watching the stream, guys. Like and subscribe. I never usually say that on this channel, but well, I don't anymore. Not that I know of, anyway. For all you Doctor Who fans, I'll be doing a live stream on the 4th of December to talk more about the show currently. Well, used to be Doctor Who, and Chris Chibnall leaving and RTD returning. Congratulations, Garbage. You wanted that live stream, now you're going to get it. I think that's pretty much it.
And on the 27th of December, we're doing a live stream.
Oh, we.
about ancient Egypt. And did
Do
the
you
ancient
actually
and
want
did
to
the
do
ancient aliens in really help build the pyramids?
on the 27th of next month?
I don't mind.
I'm not doing the 27th of this month.
Not this month.
27th of next month.
Yeah, my birthday.
Yes. Okay. Next month there will definitely be a lot more videos because I have videos planned that I want to upload and create and upload. And
He just wants to be able to get the community tab, like me. Even though I don't know how.
yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe.
And don't forget to tell your mum about us, huh?
No.
And don't forget to tell your granny about us.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by.
Go
And we will see you geeks next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.